Welcome back to Fletcher House Garden, where we are Mississippi bound with Gigi. For those of you who have not yet met my mother, her name is Sherry, but we have nicknamed her Gigi because Oliver knows her as Gigi. Like I said, Mississippi bound. This is going to be a two-part episode, part 1 and part 2. And for episode 1, part 1, we're going to be covering one of our favorite places to shop whenever Mom and I come to Oxford, which is quite a bit. It's not that far from where her and my dad live in Mississippi. Discount Building Materials. I will put the address on the screen in case you're interested in checking it out. In addition to hanging out with Mom today, shopping, spending time with her, I also want to show you around this very special place because there's a lot to see there. They offer a lot to their customers, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. I'm also on the hunt. There are 2 items that have been here at the store for several months. I've had buyer's remorse because I think about buying them and then I don't. I get home and wish I had. So I'm biting the bullet in this episode. If those items are still available, I'm going to get them. So stay tuned. We got plenty of room. As you may have noticed, the name of this place, as well as its exterior, can be deceiving because while it is a building materials store, it also offers a lot in terms of home decor, seasonal items. There are things packed in every nook, cranny, booth section of this place, and it rotates regularly. So you may see here a lot of spring and Easter items, but in a different month, you might see autumn, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Also, being in a college town, like I said, Oxford is home to the University of Mississippi. They usually have a lot of either Ole Miss or even Mississippi State, Alabama, general football items for tailgating, for dorm rooms, because they do decorate their dorm rooms here at Ole Miss. So just a lot to see here. And it's, even if you don't buy something, this is one of those kind of stores, like even if you don't purchase something, you still can be inspired whenever you visit. just in case any of you may need a rug, a lamp, or even a chair or a bar stool, rest assured, I know a place. Please allow me to welcome you to my favorite aisle in the entire store. Surely by now you can understand why Gigi and I love visiting discount building materials so often. But in case you haven't figured that out yet, let me share their ribbon and wreath making inventory with you. This is the place that Mom and I visit come holiday season when we need ribbons for our garlands, wreaths, or trees. We always come here because they have impeccable selection. Well, what is your verdict? What did you think of discount building materials? Now we're going to share with you what we purchased and how we're styling it, starting with Gigi, her purchases. First and foremost, she found a small bud vase that she's going to use in her kitchen, as well as a small photo frame that's on a tray in her kitchen. She's going to put a photo in that frame. And she's continuing to add to her blue and white collection. As you can see here, the picture is on a lovely shelving unit in her TV room. Now for my purchases, I also dabbled in the blue and white inventory here. I found a new utensil holder. And I also found like a reproduction foot bath that I'm going to use to hold greeting cards. I love to look back at what we have been mailed. And then those two items, they were there that I've been dreaming about for months. Here they are, the framed botanical prints. I've been wanting them for the dining room. Brad helped me hang them up and I love them. If you enjoyed this week's episode, please let us know by giving us a thumbs up, commenting, or even subscribing to the channel. Remember, next week will be part 2 where we are still in Oxford and we have 2 antique malls to share with you. Until then, my friends, take care.